Good day and welcome to your favorite sport program on TV, Plus Sport. We've been hearing so much feedbacks in regards to how much we've got you entertained and informed on Plus Sport. And if you could go online on our YouTube page, you definitely be viewing this and getting more information when it comes to sport. We don't just give sport in relating to just what's going on trending. We also want to give you and get you more informed in what we call local sport and many personalities that have made sport interesting in this part of our world. My name is Mudashiru Shitu. On today's show, I have a multiple Guinness World Record holder talking about a man that has spent his life to break several records when it comes to sport. That's why we're looking on this topic, sport and strength. That are two important allies, if I may use that word. You're welcome, Haruna Abdulazeez, on the show.
Thank you very much, sir.
Haruna Abdulazeez, your name has been written in the Guinness Book of Records for all what you have done. I want you to introduce yourself and tell us what you do. You flew all the way from Kano, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And I think we've been talking several times to enable you be on our show so that we could realize that there are 10 Guinness record holder in sport, Nigerian record holder when it comes to the Guinness World Record, and he is one of the 10. So it's exciting to have Haruna Abdulazeez in the house. So tell us about yourself, Haruna.
Thank you very much, sir. I am a sportsman right from childhood, doing sports at Adobaro Square in Kano. That was when I started my sporting career as a young man growing up. I played handball, and in primary school, we used to play football, and I was opportune to have a handshake with the late Emir of Kano, Ado Bayero, through football. So since ever then, I was very, very happy, and that was how I created my passion in sport, to keep on achieving no matter what the obstacles are.
So before we go to the topic of the day, how has sport really impacted on you with all your life participating in sport?
As I was saying, after my handshake with the late Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, then I play handball at Ado Bayero Square, and I was opportune to be among the Kano State youth team. So we went to Abeokuta, Ogun State for Ogun 87 under 15 handball championship at Mudashiru Lawal Stadium. So after then, I was employed by Jigawa State Sports Council to play handball for the state team. So as we were playing, we have handshake with a lot of state military governors, because some of the trophies, we won them. National Division 2 Handball Championship, it was won by my team twice, Jigawa Rocks. So after that, I now went into ball juggling. So, but my first world record in ball juggling was in 2009. I was able to break a world record of 3 hours, 6 minutes and 24 seconds, non-stop juggling a ball with my feet, handball ball. Till date, I'm still the record holder since 2009.
I'm sure with so far with what you've really achieved for yourself in sports,
yes,
we'll not focus on the ball juggling and how you've been able, looking at sport and strength,
yes,
how you've been able to use your strength to get the best of world record that you've broken. Now tell us, why did you decide to start with the world record? What motivated you to start? Because for every record, there must be an attempt.
That's true, sir. There was this Sumal bubble gum. It's a chewing gum. So when you open it, on the wrapper, you see question and answer. So when I read, I used to buy it so that I would check
I also remember that chewing gum.
Yes, Sumal bubble gum. Yes.
Bubble gum, you open it
yes,
and
they will ask a question and they will give you the answer. So I was very interested in looking at the answers and questions. So there was a day I saw one question. They said, how many times did the Brazilian soccer star Ronaldo de Lima juggled a soccer ball non-stop? In 1 hour, 30 minutes, he did about 6,400 touches.
6,400
touches without the ball touching the ground. So when I saw it, I was like saying, wow, but can this be possible? So there was doubt. But I now look at other inventions that were mentioned in that there's question and answer. I saw that there are some other inventions which are true. So I now said, how I wish, I was a handball player by then, I now said, how I wish I can even juggle like 50 times. So I bought a ball and I started practicing. So as I was practicing all along, I could not even do 10 touches when I started. So gradually, consistent. So I now find that I can do 20 touches without the ball touching the floor. I started graduating from the 20 touches up to 100, 200, 500, up till I was able to do 1,000 touches non-stop.
1,000 touches non-touch.
Without the ball touching the floor. So I now said, it can be possible. Okay, let me try and achieve what I saw in that Sumal bubble gum. Let me try and achieve the 6,000 plus. So I started practicing. At the end of the day, I was lucky. I achieved it. So I called people. I did 6,000 and some 100 touches under 1 hour.
Under 1 hour.
Under 1 hour. By then, I did not even know there was a competition around the world, a world record for ball control with legs, feet, and head. So I did not know by then. So it was when I was doing 14,000 touches non-stop with the football. So people in my area, in Kano, people in my state, they said, go to Lagos, there's this Glow. By then, it was Rule Your World. Glow was doing this, their Rule Your World promo. You see on their scratch, on their card, you see people, different artists or whatsoever. So they said, you can go to Lagos, you might be lucky to be included. Hence what you are doing is like something. Yes. So when I came to Lagos, I went to Adenuga Towers. By then, so I gave them my proposal and whatsoever. So they said they would get in touch with me. So when I went back to Kano, I'm a fitness instructor in Kano.
Okay.
So the people I used to instruct, one of them came and they said, I've gone to Lagos. So when I went back to Kano, I went to his office. He now said, coach, I came and they said you went to Lagos. What did you go to do in Lagos? So I told him, I'm a ball juggler. I can juggle a ball for 14,000 touches without the ball touching the floor. He now said, no, why must you go to Lagos? People in Lagos, some people can be even doing 100,000 touches without the ball touching the floor. So I said, well, I doubt what he said, because if it is true, Sumal Bubblegum being from Ibadan or Ogun State, a company, will not use Ronaldo as an example.
Yeah. Okay.
So I said they will have used someone in Lagos, not Ronaldo. He now said, okay. So he now brought his laptop and he typed Google. He typed football juggling in the Google search engine. So it was by then I now saw Guinness World Record for ball juggling. I saw world record for ball juggling. So in that list, there is a site they call World Record for Ball Control with feet, legs, and head. So they said they are the official, this is the list for official world record holders in football juggling or ball juggling. So when I look at the list, I saw someone from Kosovo, Bujar Jashari. He juggled a handball ball with his feet for 3 hours, 3 minutes. He was the world record holder in that category because you have different categories, tennis, ball, football, and so on. So when I saw that record, I said, me too, I'm a handball player. So I know how the ball looks like, the handball ball. And I said, I will try to break that record of 3 hours, 3 minutes to juggle the handball ball with my feet. So I started practicing, timing my achievement. So at the end of the day, I was able to do 2 hours, 40 minutes. So when I was able to do 2 hours, 40 minutes, I knew that I can be able to
You have the strength.
Yes, to do the 3 hours plus. So that was how I went to the Kano Sports Commission. Then we contacted the world record officials because they said in their website, they say if you can beat any record in our list, please contact us before your attempt. So we contacted them and said, what are the details about breaking the record of Bujar Jashari that used a handball ball to control with his feet for 3 hours, 3 minutes. So they now sent us a reply and they said there are rules and guidelines. First, the video must be static. It must not move. You must be from the start till the end, uninterruption filming. And they say 2 people will have to verify, 2 specialists. So that was their rules.
And let me cut you short.
Yes, sir.
That intervention,
Yes, sir.
it's to verify. It's really my question.
Yes,
So how did they go about that? Are there people in Nigeria that represent the Guinness World Record, or they sent someone to verify? Because the verification is an important process.
Very good. So they don't come. If you want Guinness World Record to come to your event, to come and judge your event, you have to pay them about £10,000 for them to be there, right there, just for one event. If you are doing for one day, you pay them £10,000 for their judges to be at your event. At your event. So they call that adjudicators application. If you want a judge to be from Guinness World Record.
So how did you go about yours?
Very good. They call it standard application. It will take 12 weeks for you to be verified.
12 weeks.
12 weeks. And even before you will be verified, you first see the record, first and foremost. You first apply, application process. You are applying to break this record. They will ask you questions. If you really know what the record is all about, even before they will say you can break it or not, that application process, they will ask you some questions about the record. This record, what is your measurement? This record is 3 hours, 3 minutes. How can you be able to break this record?
Interesting.
What are your preparations?
Okay.
These are our guidelines. They will tell you their guidelines. Do you understand the guideline? From there, they will know that this person understands the guideline. Then, after they have seen your application, they will now send you the guidelines. After they have seen your application, they will now send you the guideline. So from there, they will now tell you, this record, we want witnesses, 2 witnesses. The 2 witnesses have to be people that are specialists. Like in Kano, we have coaches. We have para-soccer coach in Kano. We have the director of sport, technical. We have other referees.
Okay. Yeah, I just, before we get to our track, I just want to let viewers see some of your certificates, and so you tell us what this stands for. Time is no longer
Yes, sir.
on our side.
Yes, sir.
And so that I'm sure they also know that you can also play, use the ball to jog through the racket. But let's see some of these certificates and tell us.
Okay, sir. like this. This one is
Let me have that. This, okay. This is my first time I'm touching
a
a
Guinness World Record. And it
certificate.
comes in this pack.
Okay, comes with that pack.
With this
so
pack.
the most rugby ball touches
With
with the feet in 1 minute.
Yes.
Was achieved by you 12 December in 2018. Interesting.
Yes, sir.
And what others do you've got there?
Then I have this.
Okay, the most American football touches with the feet in 1 minute was achieved in 2020. Oh, interesting.
1st October.
First
That
of
was
October.
for Nigerian
yeah,
Independence Celebration.
Independence Day.
Yes, I was doing Independence Celebration on that day.
Okay, I'm sure.
This is
I'm sure
another
if you
one
can see this
for the
this is
Independence Day celebration.
another one for Independence Day certificate. So obviously we have you as a multiple
Guinness World
Guinness
Record.
World Record holder, and some of these records have been broken. But which one do you still holding to break more? What's your next plan as we round up the program?
My next plan, there's this.
Okay.
They want you, the record holder is from China.
Okay.
They want you to, 4 of them.
Four of them.
Four of
okay.
the shuttles.
I hope you have enough time. But let's see what you're doing.
Can I stand, sir?
No, you can just sit and.
Okay.
Okay.
They want you to control 4 of the shuttles.
Okay, 4 of them. Okay.
4 of them.
Okay. At the same time.
At the same time.
Okay.
Without, sorry,
Okay.
I cannot stand.
Yeah. You can. Okay, 4 of them at the same time.
At the same time.
Okay.
So the 4 of them for 5 minutes.
For 5 minutes.
The record holder is from China, so I have to do 5 minutes.
Okay.
Some few seconds or 6 minutes to break the record.
Okay. I'm sure that we'll be calling you more.
Thank
I'm
you,
sure
sir.
before you leave back to Kano, we have to have an exclusive with you. Thank you very much,
Thank you, sir.
Abdulazeez, for
Thank
being
you,
part
sir.
of the
Appreciate, sir.
Yet, that is Abdulazeez Haruna, a multiple record holder, Guinness Book World Record holder in many events, and is planning to break another record. Plus Sport exclusively will also be monitoring that so that we can give you live of Monday. It's good to hold the World Guinness Record, the certificate, I tell you. And that's all we have on today's program. Thank you for watching. Hope we have more time to see some of his attempts on how he tried to break some of this record. I'm Simo Shitu. Thanks for watching.